Hey guys, this is Sandy. Today we are going to make slushes slash smoothies, whatever you want to call them, and I'm going to make a little mango one. But I understand from talking to Miranda and talking to Seth and Caleb that you guys probably don't have mangoes and mango nectar. But I'm going to go ahead and do the mango because it's my favorite and it's what I have here to do this with. Remember guys, I'm visiting East Tennessee right now, and I'm very fortunate because in Florida, mangoes are plentiful. They're usually like 5 for $1. So, not 5 for $1, 5 for $5, or like 5 for $4. They're always at a great price because they're coming in from the tropics. I live a lot closer to the tropics, love mangoes. When I was a little girl growing up in Africa, that's next week by the way, Africa and the focus on Africa, we had mango tree in our backyard, and so we had plenty of mangoes. It is one of my most favorite fruits ever, and this is the perfect summertime, absolutely perfect summertime smoothie to have. I could sip one of these every day. Yesterday we did quesadillas for lunch. I can't think of anything better than a quesadilla with a mango smoothie. It would be a perfect combination, so keep that in mind. This is mango smoothie. I bought this at Food City, Food City, over here, Food Town, whichever one it is, and this I brought from Florida, so can't tell you where you'll get one of these, but if you ever see one, say, hey, we gotta make a mango smoothie, and we're gonna go get this. Ingredients: 1 mango, 1 can of mango juice or mango nectar, and then because I do like things sort of sweet, I use 2 sweeteners, and this is called stevia. It's the most natural of the sweeteners besides sugar. You can use Splenda, you can use Sweet and Low, but stevia is the healthy one. So says my friend Rosemary, who's an awesome home ec teacher. Okay, she said go with stevia, break the other habits. So 3 ingredients. Most important ingredient, ice, baby. So you need to have a blender or if you have a mixer and not a blender, you could do it like that. But the problem with that is it won't crush your ice. So if you could like take a Ziploc bag, put your ice inside, bam, 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 with a rolling pin or something like that, get crushed ice that way, it would be like a smoothie on the rocks, okay, or mango juice on the rocks. So that's your choice, but I like crushed ice. So for my first ingredient, I'm gonna start off with the mango, simply because it takes a while to peel it, okay? You know, next week, like I said, is Africa, and one of the things we're going to do on studying Africa, we're going to do foods then too, because I love foods, is how to peel a mango. So, oh gosh, this one smells good. I like them really ripe. This one is almost perfect, okay? Usually you have to buy a mango when it's green, and here, I'll show you, because I brought a lot from Florida. This is what one of them looks like, but it'll end up looking red and golden orange on the outside before you know it. So, what was I going to say? So mangoes have a giant seed on the inside. You want to cut it very carefully, peel it very carefully. In Latin America, they say limpiar. That means you're going to clean it. That means you're going to take the peeling off of it. So here we go. Do what?
Tell them to wash it first.
Oh, wash it first, says my friend the home ec teacher, okay? Because that way if you
Soap
have
and water.
any kind of residue from any kind of somebody picking the mangoes, I always wash my fruit when I bring it into the house. That's what I do. So, got it. So, here we go. So, this is mango. It has a giant seed on the inside. You have to be very careful with your knife, okay? Let's not cut my finger here as I cut through this, okay? And the seed runs, it's a flat seed, okay? Okay, and it looks like my friend said, it looks like it's hairy, okay? It has all kinds of fibers. Mangoes are super fibrous food, so they're good for that. They're also very juicy, and another fact to remember, mangoes stain. They're one of the worst foods when it comes to staining. Now, you can cut it into little bitty slices, you do it, and you'll see, I can't even get, because it's not perfectly ripe, and it's still good to use. Do you know that fruits, even when they look like they're rotting, in the sense of like they're so super soft, they're still good to use in recipes. Like strawberries, they're more flavorful. The closer they are, or as they get ripe and they get even riper, they're sweeter. That sugar, what does it do, Rosemary?
It condenses.
It condenses and gets really good. So this is actually the mango seed. You can't quite see it, but what I would do, take it over the sink and chomp on it, suck all that extra fruit off of it. It's really good. So here we go. I'm gonna wash my hands because mangoes are super sticky. Here we go. Grab a towel, pull the water off. And so here we go. First thing, all this mango is gonna go into my blender. Okay, there it is. I don't even have to cut it up. The blender will take care of that. Then I'm gonna put in my 2 packs of sweetener. Okay, if you don't have sweetener, that's fine. Put in like a tablespoon of sugar. Okay, now we're going to talk about the adjustments you're going to have here in just a minute. Mango juice is really sticky. I don't want it on my clothes. I should wear an apron, but it's okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 cups of ice. Okay. There we go. That's 1. And I'm even use the rest of it too. And that's 2. Okay, let's just put the rest of it in. Okay, it wasn't that much more ice. That'll be really good. Take your juice, shake it up. This is the juice that I believe this comes from Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this product of Mexico comes from.
It's not carbonated, so they don't have to worry
Yeah,
about it.
it's not carbonated, so you can shake it. It's a juice, okay? I think it's actually called nectar. Nectar is just a heavier juice. It's not like orange juice. I can't drink this. It's really sweet and really heavy, but so I could measure it, but I'm just sort of gonna guesstimate. I'm gonna look down on that can and be like, oh, that's almost half a can. I always use about half a can, but if you need to add a little bit more, you can. Okay, so half a can would be, it is almost 12 ounces, so 6 ounces. So that is 3/4 of a cup if you're using a measuring cup. I'm gonna put this on here, okay? And this is a fancy blender. It's really lovely. I use a bullet at home. If you ever have one of those, a small thing to make some like your powered protein drinks and stuff. That's what I use. So here we go. So we're gonna hit it. It's gonna be loud, guys. Watch out. Is it on?
Gotta turn it on.
How do you power here? Yours is different than mine. Oh, this is looking so good, okay? I can tell that this is pretty, I think mine, when I do it, you have to press this button to remove it. Yeah, Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, this is this looks awesome. It does look a little bit thinner. I could have used less juice, or I could have used more ice. Take your choice, whichever one you want. But it's just great because you get mango. First of all, fresh fruit. We need lots of fresh fruit every day. This one probably has a little bit more sugar than we would like to have, but anyway, well, you know what? Water's the first ingredient. Second ingredient is mango puree from concentrate, then followed by sugar. So most of your juices do have a lot of sugars in them, so you don't want to use too much of it. So I would probably go with more ice. So let's get a glass and let's try pouring it. Oh, I should have brought a pretty straw. That's what I should have brought with me.
Top drawer. Top drawer.
Right here. Oh yes, we've got a pretty straw. Okay, here we go. This one's good. All right, so pretty glass, a nice clear glass, so you can see how beautiful it's going to be. Does it just lift off? How do I do it?
Twist it.
Okay, woo-hoo. See it right here? Now watch me pour it. Okay, voila. Oh, this is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to drink this. Let's give it a shot. Summer in Mexico. That's what it tastes like. I don't know if you ever had mango sorbet. It's like an ice cream. I probably would have done it a little bit longer. I'm staying with a friend. Her mixer's a little bit different than mine. Everybody gets used to their own homes, whether it's a gas stove or whether it's an electric stove. But it's just super refreshing to have. Summertime, best drink ever. We could break down the calories. We'll have to do something like that when we do the math of STEM week. Break down the calories and figure out, how does that compare? First of all, anything's better for you than a pop. Coke, 7-Up, Mountain Dew, anything is better than that. Yes, it has sugar in it, but it also has fresh fruit in it. It has 2 Truvias, so that's good sweetener for you. And it's just so refreshing. Now, let's talk, because you don't have a mango in your bag. You have peaches. If you've never peeled a peach, which hopefully you've eaten a peach and seen the seed on the inside, peel it. You can actually just wash it really well. To pop the top little stem off, scrub it really well. You can use soap on the outside of food that you're gonna eat, guys. No different than like washing your plate with a little bit of Dawn detergent. Wash it, scrub it, and then take a knife, and you can do peaches a couple of ways. You can peel, well, you don't have to peel. Let's use the peeling, because a lot of your nutrition is in the peel. And you can take the peach. I don't have a peach, so I'm just going to use an apple right here to give you the example. So all you would have to do would be to wash it really well, take the stem out of it, and you can just cut it in sections like that. Slice out any of the brown spots. You're going to have a big pit in the middle, or you can cut it smack dab in half and pop the